Alright guys, it's time for a another update. This time it's going to be a VHS, DVD, and CD update for November 5th, 2015. And I went to Salvation Army and I bought 9 VHS tapes, and then I went to Walmart and I bought 1 DVD and 2 CDs. So let's get started with the update. I got 3 clamshells and 6 slip covers. So first up, got the 1999 VHS of Inspector Gadget with Matthew Broderick and Rupert Everett. Also stars, trying to focus the camera here. Also stars Jolie Fisher, Michelle Trachtenberg, Michael C. Haggerty, Andy Dick, Cherry O'Terry, D.L. Hewley, and Dabney Coleman. The greatest hero ever assembled. I saw this movie quite a few years ago, and it was pretty good. Here's the spine. And the back, Go-Go Gadget for the entire family, says KDNL-TV St. Louis. And rated PG, and it's 78 minutes. And this is the last film to be co-produced with Caravan Pictures before they became Spyglass Entertainment. And this is a reprint because it has that blue lid on there. And it was printed on July 25th, 2003. Yeah. This is like I said, I saw this a few years ago and it was pretty good. So, yeah. Next up, we got the 1999 VHS of Mighty Joe Young. I saw this movie too quite a few years ago, and it was pretty good. Don't remember much about it though. The best family movie of the year, says KCOP-TV-UPN. Stars Bill Paxton, Charlize Theron, Raid Shebagia, Naveen Andrews, Regina King, and David Paymer. Rated PG, and it's 114 minutes. This is actually the remake of the 1949 film from RKO. This is a remake, except RKO and Disney produced it together. There's the tape. And the print date is February 11th, 1999. Come on, get in there. There we go. And last clamshell I have is the 2001 VHS of Spy Kids. Real Spies, Only Smaller. I saw this movie too. I also had the third Spy Kids movie on DVD. I also need to get the second one. The fourth film, I'll think about it. A charming and clever family film, says Los Angeles Times. A treasure, says Roger Ebert of Chicago Sun-Times. Stars Antonio Banderas, Carla Gugino, Alan Cumming, Terry Hatcher, Cheech Marin, Danny Trejo, Robert Patrick, Tony Shalhoub, Alexa Vega, and Daryl Sabrera. Directed by Robert Rodriguez. Rated PG for action sequences, and it's 88 minutes. Here's the ink label. Print date, August 20th, 2001. There you go. I've seen Spy Kids before, and it's pretty cool, pretty action-packed. And now onto the slip covers. The first one is, let me see, the 2000 VHS of Clerks. Just because they serve you doesn't mean they like you. Yeah. You could say that again. The funniest movie of the year, says New York Newsday. 2 thumbs up, says Siskel and Ebert. Screamingly funny, says Rolling Stone. A lively comic adventure, says the Detroit News. And one of the year's top 10, says Time, The Village Voice, and Chicago Sun-Times. And The stars Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson, Marilyn Gujlati, I don't know how to pronounce that, Jason Mewes, Lisa Spinauer, a lot of people I don't even recognize. But this is directed by Kevin Smith, who directed a bunch of films with Jay and Silent Bob. I don't know if Jay and Silent Bob are in this movie. But this features music by Soul Asylum, Alice in Chains, Seaweed, The Jesus Lizard, and Bad Religion. And speaking of Bad Religion, their drummer recently went to Avenged Sevenfold. Recently needed a drummer, so they got the drummer from Bad Religion to replace them. Rated R, and it's 92 minutes. This is from Miramax. Here's the ink label. Recommend this comedy to friends. Print date, May 6, 2000. And next up, let me scooch up a bit. Next up is the 1999 VHS of Election with Matthew Broderick and Reese Witherspoon reading Riding Revenge. A nearly flawless film, A sharp and merciless comedy, says Kenneth Turan of Los Angeles Times. Here's the spine. Here's spine. Top. And the back. A winner. Very funny. Terrific movie, says Joel Siegel, Good Morning America. And this is co-produced with MTV Films. Rated R, and it is 103 minutes. And this was printed on the 8th week of 2000. And right here you have the 1999 VHS of Office Space, part of the 20th Century Fox Selection Series, from Mike Judge, creator of Beavis and Butthead, and he was also a co-creator for King of the Hill, which are two of my favorite shows of all time. Work sucks. Yeah, definitely does. Here's the spine, other spine, top, and the back. A savage comedy, says Roger Ebert to Siskel and Ebert. Sharp and funny, says Kevin Thomas of Los Angeles Times. Stars Ron Livingston, Stephen Root, and Gary Cole, and Jennifer Aniston. Rated R, and it is 90 minutes. Whoop. Here's the vertical ink label. See some printings here, but no print date. No week and year code either. But this did look like a pretty funny movie, so that's why I decided to go ahead and get it. And right here is the 1997 VHS of Private Parts with Howard Stern. Never before has a man done so much with so little. Hilarious, says US Magazine or Us Magazine, whichever one you want to call it. A surefire hit comedy, says Janet Maslin of New York Times. 2 thumbs up, says Siskel and Ebert. Also stars Robert Quivers, Mary McCormick, and a few others. And it was produced by Ivan Reitman and directed by Benny Thomas. Rated R for strong language, nudity, and crude sexual humor. And it is 108 minutes. There's the sticker label. And there's a Blockbuster end label, former rental from Blockbuster, that is. Alright. Next is one that everybody knows about, I'm sure. This is the 1999 VHS of Saving Private Ryan with Tom Hanks. Steven Spielberg film. Won 5 Academy Awards, including Best Director, 1998, Steven Spielberg. Also stars Edward Burns, Matt Damon, and Tom Sizemore. The Mission is a Man. The film that inspired the world to remember. I have seen bits and pieces of this movie, and it did look really good, so I'm going to have to sit down and watch the whole thing sometime. And this is rated R, and it is 169 minutes, and it was co-produced, and it's a DreamWorks movie, and it was co-produced with Paramount Pictures and Amblin Entertainment. Here's the ink label, and I can't see the print date because of the Blockbuster end label. Now the next and the last VHS tape, I know I said I didn't like this movie, but I decided to go ahead and give it another chance. And this is the 1988 VHS of Throw Mama from the Train with Danny DeVito and Billy Crystal. Owen asked his friend Larry for a small favor. This is from Ryan Home Video. And rated PG-13, and it is 88 minutes. Filmed from 1987. Also stars Anne Ramsey, who fortunately passed away, but she also played Mama Fratelli on The Goonies, but there's the sticker label. And the print date is July 27th, 1992. And those are all the VHS tapes I got. Now on to the single DVD and 2 CDs I got at Walmart. Alright, first one is the 2015 DVD of Dumb and Dumber 2 with Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels. This is the sequel to the 1994 film Dumb and Dumber. And yes, I finally got the sequel to this. I was waiting to get it, and finally I got it. Here's the spine. In the back. Bonus feature, That's Awesome, the story of Dumb and Dumber 2. Also stars Kathleen Turner, Laurie Holden, and Rob Riggle, who Rob Riggle's from the Kansas City area, which is interesting. But he's not really from Missouri. Rated PG-13 for crude and sexual humor, partial nudity, language, and some drug references. And it's 110 minutes. And I also have the prequel, Dumb and Dumber, When Harry Met Lloyd, which is the prequel to Dumb and Dumber, the first one. And I have seen bits and pieces of that, but I wouldn't count on seeing the rest of it. But there's the disc. Own these hilarious comedies on Blu-ray and high def. It's got a promo for, and it's got a little thing for digital HD and ultraviolet. So yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this movie to see if it's better than the original. Odds are I doubt it. I doubt it's better than the original. And the 2 CDs I got, first one is Alice in Chains, Nothing Safe, the best of the box, which is some of the best songs from Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains is one of the best rock bands of the early 90s. But this has, and sorry about that, my watch was beeping for some reason. It's at the top of the hour. But this features Man in the Box, Them Bones, Rooster, Got Me Wrong, Wood, and a few others, if you're an Alice in Chains fan, like me. I'll open this up. And there's the disc. But yeah, Alice in Chains is a pretty good band. I like them. And the last CD I got is from 2008. Slipknot, All Hope Is Gone. Yes, I am a Slipknot fan. And this features Psychosocial, Sulfur, Dead Memories, Snuff, and a few others. A few well-known ones from this album. Psychosocial is my favorite. There's the CD itself. And Alice in Chains, Nothing Safe is from 1999. That's going to do it for this VHS, DVD, and CD update for November 5th, 2015. And I'll see you guys in more videos coming up in the near future.